is pretty new. It's pretty unusual that this year Republicans aren't debating those platform issues because they've scrapped a platform at all. In fact, I'm reading from, again, the Republican Party's own new statement. It will adjourn without adopting a new platform. We'll put that back up on the screen. It will adjourn without adopting a new platform until the 2024 RNC. I mean, this is an absolute admission, Mark, that there is no interest in writing down what they stand for until the Trump era is over one way or another.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, too. I don't know if we've ever seen that. Normally, conventions are about platforms and debates and what have you. And obviously, this is not a typical convention, neither convention, because we're in this moment of COVID. But let me just say this, and I think I said this last time I was on with you last week. There is targeting of African Americans, other people of color, to not vote. And one of the arguments that is made, Ari, is that the Democrats don't support certain issues, whatever those issues might be. Here you have a party that doesn't even have a platform. So it's all built around a personality and a cult of personality at that. That's not only very, very dangerous, but it's absurd. And it borders on a one-party state or a dictatorship, dare I say even the F word, fascism. So what does it stand for? It also speaks to what happens in the Senate with this party. It's the same as what happens in the White House. These people do not work. They don't want to do anything. They really don't want government to function, and it hasn't been. I had Mayor Viles on my show. You know what happened in Charlotte today for the 300 some odd delegates that were in Charlotte? They did better contact tracing that happens in most American cities today. They actually had key fobs like we use for our cars to trace every person they came in contact with. They brought in a Homeland Security epidemiologist, and the mayor asked, how can you do this for 300 people in Charlotte? And of course, this was the demand of the mayor and the governor for them to even come there. That's why they had to shift the way they did it, because they wouldn't tolerate anything lax when it came to COVID. But she asked, how can you then do this in Charlotte and not do the same thing for people around the country? Because it's dysfunctional. White House is dysfunctional. It really has no leadership. Donald Trump isn't leading anything. There's nothing going on other than the retweeting and support of memes on social media. So you can just might as well forget about a platform or anything comprehensive like that. And that ought to say something to anybody who wants to raise a question about who's working and who isn't working for the American people.
Yeah, it's striking because we don't have a modern example of a party saying re-elect us, but we won't write down or even claim to say what we stand for, let alone whether the pledges are kept or not. Mark Thompson on More Than One Topic tonight. Thank you, sir.